The research category is awarded in partnership with the Landscape Architecture Foundation and the Council of Educators in Landscape Architecture. It recognizes research that identifies and investigates challenges posed in landscape architecture, providing results that advance the body of knowledge for the profession. Receiving honor awards in research are Urban Aquatic Health, Integrating New Technologies and Resiliency into Floating Wetlands by Ayres St. Gross. For the National Aquarium, jurors found this project fascinating, and they added, "It's a good template for urban hard-edge situations. Really impressive." The project also got compliments for the rigor of the design process and the questions that were asked. It demonstrates a good synthesis of prototyping techniques with large issues of waterfront design and health. Another juror noted that all the urban hard edges we have in cities, where water is involved, the rivers, the lakes, the harbors, the parks, require a good naturalized or eco-edge, which is why the approach taken in this project is so fascinating to me. After 2 generations where this kind of work has been attempted with limited success, I said, wow, maybe they're starting to figure out how to make these interventions work. Design with DREDGE, Resilient Landscape Infrastructure in the Chesapeake Bay by Marhan Reichel Associates. For the Maryland Port Administration, the project begins by explaining the whys behind dredging, why it's part of the economy, and why it's going to be continued. The research then highlights how dredged materials could potentially address a real need, the reconstruction of coastal communities. What's perhaps most impressive is that it's a landscape architect who's trying to expand the range of materials and operations of the profession. "This is something you want to bring to people's attention," commented a juror. "It's something that can be done with these common materials that people might not otherwise be aware of. Instead of shipping these materials to God knows where, we should be thinking more about how to repurpose them. These are the kinds of questions we should be asking ourselves as landscape architects." Another said, "This project brings a whole new level of thinking about industrial ecology to a profession that generally does not think of industrial ecology. We may be the only profession that would think to take a ball of dirt to elevate us." Atlas for the End of the World, Atlas for the Beginning of the Anthropocene by the University of Pennsylvania. This project sounds an alarm. We are on target to fall well below a quality of sustainability we have all agreed is important to maintain. "That's what's so compelling," a juror remarked. "They connect dots that might not otherwise be connected because they cross political boundaries." Another added, "This is about finding correlations. It's asking the important questions in a new way and pointing out the relationships, the tensions, and the conflicts where we need to pay attention. This is landscape architecture 20 years from now. That's important." The panel noted that the team looked at what economists have identified as growing cities, along with the biological hotspots they knew about. Then, they put both sets of data together and said, wait a minute, don't grow there, even though you want to. They've provided a core roadmap for future investigation, a juror said. That is pure research. It's research we can use.